Yeah, every day I do this, never fear losing. And when I get up in the game, y'all be improving. A real problem, but I solve them all facts proof. And if you think I'm gon' fold, then you talking fool. Yeah, y'all wanna win, let me spin, boy. All dunks aside, I'm super fly like I'm hanging off the rim, boy. I've been winning for my kinfolk, and I put on for my city from the intro. Let's go.
I put that time in, my pride is off the roof, I get that grind in. So I'ma tell the truth, I get my grind on. You know the pressure make all of these diamonds. I tell them get back, step back, fast track, big lap, big facts. I pass that, yeah. I'm trying to get ahead, get out the way. Now move forward, stand back, now break away. I'm about to bring it on.
I ain't never backing down. Took a step up to the plate. For my city, for my town. I do whatever it takes. I'ma go and get this round. Oh, I'ma go and look around. I ain't never backing down. Took a step up to the plate. For my city, for my town. I do whatever it takes. I'ma go and get this round. Oh, to the top, see the sights, see the sights, see the sights, yeah.
Once I get the feeling, nobody can stop me. Hit it, I'm on gold. Fending all you foes. Once I'm on the road, I'm knocking out of the door. I got the range. If you wanna come and stand up to me, pull up on me now. If you wanna challenge, tell me, rookie, run up on me now. I'm on the road to the top and I'm not looking back. I'm on the road to the top and I'm not looking back.
I ain't never backing down. Took a step up to the plate. For my city, for my town. I do whatever it takes. See the sights, yeah.
Yeah, we going now. Stand back, stand back.
A day for the night.
You already know what it is. Let's go. One more time. Let's get it. One more time. We outside, yo. I came to fight. Where y'all at? I got the whole world swinging when the spray paint flash. It's the impact, baby. You get put on blast. You might get snatched, so don't hold back. Hey, yo, check it. We gon' run through the mix. They spot as soon as I dash out. Get your bars up. I'm basically about to cash out. Everybody worthy until they fade in the background. If you ain't an early MC and do all the flash down. Hit 'em with the classics. Vinyl on the cabinet. Let me hear how to wax skip. I just press a button and you can see the reaction. Flex on everybody while uppercutting the flash kick. Back to the era where the sticks is busted. Where they screaming at the set appearing. Let's go, Justin. This that Umesh over. You get on the back of a jump in. Say that you believe I trust it. Take 'em all to run that city. I'm too risky to let the comeback hit me. Don't get tricky until you see that shimmy. And the crowd get busy singing. Run that city. Spray paint canvases like we keep on dripping. Flip that quarter and let the game bounce with me as the rounds keep switching, baby. Let 'em know. We outside. Come on.
Every time I enter and exit, only way they can catch this unlimited freshness. My drive on 10 and they can't understand. When home became a family man, came back better than ever. Modding it, I consider a classic. Dynamics since the 90s, I'm still a creature of habit and overdrive since I left my ex behind. Who wants smoke? Put 100 yen next to mine and Akihabara. Make arcades look like crime scenes, make it sound epic like they piped in Goldstein. Level 8 difficulty, so is the rap scheme. Friday night fights, catch an L on the live stream. Catch me labbing all day long. I'm Fei Long when in the hands of Jay Wong. Or Daigo when I flow, I mix songs. Get your price sticks, cause once again it's on.
You already know what it is. I need everybody in this room to stand up. Stand up. Everybody on that feet, let's show 'em how we do this. Y'all ready?
Once again it's on.
Take 'em on a run that city. I'm too
fuck is Capcom facing me about allowing cookie? I'm a married man. Why am I allowing cookie? We don't do that here, Capcom. Mm-mm. None of that for me, sir. How it is, what it do? Hi. Hello, hi again, and welcome. This is Crazy Eights, number 34, qualifier number 4, the final qualifier for this round of Crazy Eights. And we'll be locking in those final 2 spots, one on winner's side, one on loser's side. By the way, just so that I know I'm not speaking into the ether, you guys can hear me, right? Yeah, my focus look extra shiny. Let me just get that off there. Okay, it's not helping. Anyway, yeah, man. As always, no Crazy Eights is perfect. I mean, the day we ran a perfect Crazy Eights, it's probably the day my hair go back to being black. As you can see, there's a lot of color in there. It wasn't there once upon a time, but it is what it is. We roll. But let's have a quick look at your bracket. We might need to make some adjustments in the order of things because the update dropped. People were at work today, and people don't leave their console in sleep mode, and internet speeds differ wherever you are on the African continent. I'm fortunate enough to live in Cape Town, one of the biggest metros on the continent, the beautiful continent of Africa. So internet speed has never been an issue down here. We always privy to some of the most up-to-date first world privileges when it comes to technology and infrastructure. But let's have update was sitting in your Steam updates. Shit. Stains, my man. Yo, bruh, it's been a while. Good to see you, my guy. Good to see you. Who was I chatting to? I was chatting to Muffin in chat right now at Cape Town Showdown, and we were talking about Killer Instinct, and I was like, yeah, Stains and them, they would really love if we did something with Killer Instinct again. So Stains, if you can rally the troops, my guy, I'm down to do some Killer Instinct shit. We can get Muffin on the mic as well. Muffin is an enjoyer of Discord games. Haida, same, bruh. Same. My PS5 stay in sleep mode, bruh. It's either fully alive or it's half dead. You up on the mic, just expect full nonsense. That's, bruh. Come on. I don't know when I've ever given you guys the idea that nonsense is not what we into on this channel, but we all for the nonsense. And speaking about the nonsense, like a bit Sue for now, we are gonna start off. Yo, someone dipped. I see. Okay, so GFK messaged me to say that potentially he's not gonna make it because his game needs to update, right? We potentially also might have to see Eagle Eye drop out because I told him that his match is second, but we can shift things around and then we can, accommodate him. So, Haida, how do you feel about jumping into the bracket this evening? Dude, the bracket was filled like until we went live. No lie. No lies. Back to my beautiful face. So, like I was saying, right? The bracket was filled. And then let me actually check what the messages are saying. Woo! Looks like we're gonna need 2 super subs here, guys. GFK removed himself, as you can see. Sorry, chat. Texting. Making contingency plans. Oof. Damn. Homies are getting hit with 50-minute wait times on Street Fighter 6. Guys, let this be a lesson. If you are in the update queue waiting for that, please leave your PS5 in sleep mode. Like me and my man Hyder, you know? You gotta leave them. You can sub in, give you a few minutes. Okay, so we need one more. One more. Is there anyone in our esteemed audience this evening who feels like running the set? Let me put that out there into the audience first before I go into the community and ask. But while we do that, let's catch up, man. Let's chat. Did anybody check out Evo France over the weekend? Who was watching that? I caught little bits here and there, caught some of the highlights and some of the information that came out there. Like DBFZ got like a surprise patch. Joey Gashi came out. Kinzuna encounter, like a game I played in the arcade. Been studying those matches in top 8 crazy style. I mean, Freezy, I expect nothing less from you, dude. You're one of the people that play this game at its, or you are one of the people that always communicate about how you want to play this game at its highest level. What's going on here? Oh, it's here. I was wondering what that was. LeShaw is a robot, he's not human. Bruh, LeShaw has been... Let me just get my fight stick here. LeShaw has been showing people why he's one of... I want to accept your cookies. Can I accept your cookies? Options. Close. What's this? View items. Thank you. I accept. Conspiracy. What? Cavalera conspiracy. Yo, Max Cavalera and his brother are back? I did not know. I also accept. You know, Japan has a major death metal scene, right? Like, they super love death metal. Hey, and they gave me a free Sagat outfit. And what's here? TwitchCon plays host to Say Jam Slam. Shoutouts to Say Jam for holding it down. Introducing casuals to the beautiful game. Just turn that down a little bit. Capcom likes cake, not cookies. I mean, they are... I almost said a word and then I thought about it. Maybe I shouldn't say that word because, you know what, I'm just gonna say it. Capcom are pumping cake and cookies, my guy, to the highest bidder. I thought I was gonna keep it PG, but nah. We led with expect foolishness. Lau, I don't know why you're looking at the bracket, my bro. You can't play. You already qualified. So let me check messages and see. So we managed to pull a substitute commentator because Appetite is at work. The Muffin Man said he's down to clown. Muffin, I'll need to send you an invite to my Discord. Give me a second, my bro. What's the time now? Okay, chat. Give me 5 more minutes to see if we can find replacements. If we can find another replacement, because we only need one, because Hyder said he'll sub in. So we need one more. If we cannot get one more, then I'm going to add in Hyder, and then I'm going to see what the bracket refreshes as, and then take it from there. Okay. I see you in the Discord, Muffin. Just give me a second, bit. Invite sent. Okay, let me minimize that. And then make so, and then cool. Now, let's see if we can find a replacement cupcakes. You can test your mic, Muff.
Hey, yo, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Too
Chat.
loud.
Chat. Can you see a muffin? Is the muffin man coming through loud and clear?
Do you mess with the muffin man?
Do you know the man that muffs? The man that muffs. Wait, oh, wrong song. wrong song, chat.
Family channel.
wrong,
Family money.
wrong song, chat. Wrong song. Wait,
I
so
thought you want sponsors.
listen. If they are gonna come on board and vet the channel, then they're gonna need to take us like they find us, because turned down for what? But yeah, my friend, how you been since Cape Town Showdown, bro? What you been playing? What you been watching? Say hi to the people, man. Muffin is a long time chatter, and we linked up at Cape Town Showdown, and the man was like, dude, if there's ever an opportunity to cast, I'm not the most skilled when it comes to throwing hands, but I do want to talk some shit. And I was like, bro, when the opportunity presents itself, pull up, my guy. You can definitely talk some shit. And you know, yeah, the man is this evening. See how life works. You put that shit out there, and then it just works.
Well, you said we're not sellouts, but you know, I'm gonna sell out real quick. I enjoy, you know, that those friend multiplayer games. So I've just been messing around with headliners, Lethal Company, Rivals, hate Rivals, stop playing that, go back to fighting games, enjoy Street Fighter, hate Street Fighter, look at Tekken, see that new character that came out on Tekken, not wanna touch Tekken after that. Yeah, it's pretty much been what I've been up to. How's everybody feeling about that Tekken character? If there are Tekken
Oh,
enjoyers out here.
there's different. Listen, I'm not even gonna say Tekken. There's one bra in my personal circle that is a waifu enjoyer. That man, anything that has tits and ass, I mean that character. That's my new main. He's one of
That's
them.
it. That character's a walk. Like the trailer was normal, and then I saw as normal as Tekken 8 Kid, and then like astral pole dancing happened, and I'm like, what's going on in Madagascar? what have I been missing out on? Yeah, I
Shit.
remember it's the game you're gonna play against it. I'm like, I don't want to deal with none of that.
She like to move it. She like to move it.
Plus 10 cheeks in the air. It's crazy.
I look, dude. When I saw that second trailer that they dropped at Evo France, I was like, oh. 2025 is Guna season as far as fighting games is concerned. We had Guna skins, we have Guna characters. Like, dude, the devs at Capcom and the devs at the Tekken team, like Harada them, I'm sure, like, you know, they always talk about how these deals are made, like at these bars where they all drink and like they come together and celebrate, like, okay, my game is doing this well, what you got planned, and like they spill the tea on what their future plans are, and these handshake agreements are made. I'm sure they all just like sat in a room together while they were busy saying, you know what, I'm gonna put titties in my game. And someone was like, you know what, that's not a bad idea. There's a whole generation of males who are lonely and don't know how to talk to kinders because they grew up with technology. So this is the only way that they ever gonna see some shit. So maybe we should put that in front of them and, you know, take their money while they're at it. Suckers!
But that's why DOA existed. Shout out to DOA in chat. Still love that game, still play it. And then it killed itself with 6. Ooh.
Dead or alive?
Yeah, DOA.
Bruh, like that is a game. Yo. Yo, that's all I'm gonna say. Like, I think I probably fucked with DOA 1, 2, and that was it. But I don't ever remember having any type of interest in that game beyond the second one. Was like, this just feel like poor man's Tekken. I'm out. Safe.
True, it feels like that, but if you find out the backstory, maybe they can get that, like the back and forth.
Yeah,
Yes.
dude, I know that game was created as a fuck you, as a middle finger to Arada. Like, fuck you, I'm gonna create a game that's gonna compete with your entire franchise, and I'm gonna put titties in there so that my franchise is gonna have all the bitches and your franchise is not. And that's what the game was built on. And it's kind of sad that the game went out the way it did, but like certain things just don't always work out, man. I need to give you eyes on what is happening in the lobby. Oh, give me a second. I need to pop.
That's good because I'm looking at my Street Fighter download in the background. I'm like, yo, running Street Fighter Twitch here. I'm like, it's gonna be a while till I can catch up.
Yeah, nobody updated this Street Fighter today. Everybody was like, yeah. Okay, there we go.
Ooh, thank you.
You should have eyes now. So as far as getting another player goes, it looks like we're gonna have to rock one man short this evening. So let me just make this bracket right quickly.
South Africa, we do the best what we got.
My bro is.
We see our government.
Listen, our government does a lot of things right, but at the same time, they can do other things better as well. So, Haider, I am putting you into the bracket now, my dude. And then I'm just going to wait for the bracket to update so that we can actually see what is popping. And your bracket should now look like this. So, pools are going to be in order. So, instead of the previous view that you guys had, it looks like my dude Duty got a free win, which I'm 100% against because I like to see my friends earn their victories in life, but it is what it is. The gods decided you get a free pass this evening. So we are going to get Soap versus Freezy, Hyder versus Juno, and then Milfman 47 up against Chainsaw Maniac. So without further ado, chat, you guys have been so patient, and I thank you. Let's get this games underway. Is there anybody that still doesn't know or have the keys to the house? Everybody that's played in our series for the longest of time knows what the code is, but if you don't know, please let me know and then I can send you guys that info. Let me just do that again.
Speaking of friends, let me tell my friends I'm doing this so they can come laugh at me in chat.
Bruh,
Spread the word.
bruh, like that's one of the things that you grow through what you go through, my bro. I wasn't always this cool, calm, collected, top tier caster, you know. I wasn't always making people feel like, yeah, you know, one day I want to commentate with that five bro. That five bro has been killing this shit, man. But took some time, bro. It's been like what? Whew, 3 going on 4 years, and I finally feel like I'm comfortable sitting in front of a live audience and just absolutely shooting the shit like everybody's just liming in my house and we all just know each other for years. But like I said, man, it's just this gradual processing. I mean, dude, you're killing it. Don't even worry about it. Don't even think about it. Just keep it moving, my guy. Blessed and highly flavored, my guy. Blessed and highly flavored. You know that? Hit you with the masala. We don't do Salt Bay here. We don't do Salt Bay here in the Cape Flats, my guy. We do masala.
Masala must be
Yes.
brown and orange.
Yes, bro.
Clog the arteries. And that's the kind of combos I want to see tonight. The kind of plays. Just disgusting.
You see what we pack in here.
The kind of things you keep from your doctor.
Chipotle on deck.
On deck! You just got that.
But I was busy having supper like 2 minutes before we went live. But speaking about going live, we do have our first match on screen. Let me update. I like Soap's new name. Soap is twerk for my rupees.
Hey.
He don't expect rupees for free, my guy. He twerk for them rupees. He's down to put in work for those rupees. There we go. It is Freeze up against Soap. So putting in work in that corner. Woo! Baited that one.
You know you're playing Street Fighter 6 when you look away and everybody's already in the corner. The word like throw. It's in the vocab of the match.
Rhymes with fruit.
Soap was somebody I used to bump into in the horrible days of Street Fighter 5. Sorry for the Street Fighter 5 enjoyers back then. If you are in chat, like, say that you enjoy Street Fighter 5, but I don't believe you. So I didn't enjoy that game.
Dude, nobody that played Street Fighter 5 online has any fond memories of that game. Like, even the people that built and laid the foundations of this community are all like, that game's online was dog shit. Praise God for Street Fighter 6. Like, they are living in the golden age of online netcode, bruh. I commend that community who laid the foundations for sticking through what that game was on the list, because I remember when I got Street Fighter 5 when it dropped in 2016, I was like, what cuck is this? There's no arcade mode, there's like 8 characters. What am I playing? 1990 Street Fighter 2 World Warrior with there's only 8 characters. Even that game had an arcade mode, but you just sat there and you were like, okay, so what the fuck do I do now? And I was like, nope, I'm not into this shit.
It's an Mika. The way I speak about Street Fighter 5 is the way people speak about League of Legends. That was my trauma.
Dude, that's one game that I have followed for the longest time. Like, wait, before I get the games confused, Faker is the League GOAT, right?
League. Yes, that's him.
Dude, for some other reason, I always get League and Dota confused. And I know that the one is a fork of the other one. But I know that I've been following Faker for a shit long time, and if it wasn't for Faker, I probably wouldn't have known about League or anything that goes on with Riot Games as far as who Riot is and what they done. And it's just like when you make that comparison, I can see it. Like, geez, dude, nobody hates League as much as League players, and that's how Street Fighter 5 players felt about Street Fighter 5. Not just Street Fighter 5, Street Fighter players in general. Like, that game's competitive scene thriving for as long as it did, it kind of makes me scratch my head. Is it because there was no other Street Fighter game out that people could play, or was it because the people that were playing at the competitive level made that game, or made people want to show up for the game? But also, it was the dying days of offline, so back then online wasn't really a thing. People mostly got together and played games offline. So I feel like there's an argument to be made for both sides.
Offline play still arguably always be the best. Cape Town Showdown was my first one, and man, I wish that thing was weekly. I wish it happened every month, just to get together and play stuff. Whew.
So, like, with Cape Town Showdown specifically, right? Cape Town Showdown was born from people in that Discord community linking up, I think twice a month or once a month at minimum, at people's houses and garages, and the location switching from place to place. Score is 1-1, and I don't know how it snowballed into what became Cape Town Showdown. Ooh, unk check, but it definitely grew, because I remember going to offlines because I found the SAFGC, and I don't even remember who sent me an invite to the Discord League, because I wasn't into fighting games as far as the local scene is concerned, outside of just going to my regular arcade and playing, and also just linking up with my homies who I knew were into fighting games, right? And I was like, this is dope. This is amazing. Jeez, Freezy putting the screws on in that corner. And that's just how it was back in the day, bruh. People just linking up with other people's house. Like fighting games, as much as it relates to LANs, that's what offlines were for fighting games, bruh. It was just a LAN for Brasa that grand playing fighting games.
Definitely. Also, can I just say, I just love some ignorant gameplay. Start around EX Spiral Arrow. That takes me back to the good old days. Start of EXTP Ken gameplay. And when it hits somebody, it feels so good.
Bruh, the mind games start on frame 1, my guy. Every opportunity you have to apply mental stack to your opponent, you take that opportunity. Freezy looking a little bit flustered in this corner. Soap twerking for his rupees in that corner, making sure he shake that ass so that he does not die in pools. He's looking to secure a place on winner's side is either of these guys. Okay, scary for some. Oh, that was baited out.
Ooh. This is nice to be the only Dhalsim I've ever seen, especially Stoke specifically. Like, and he's the only Dhalsim I ever see around. And even in my Street Fighter 5 days, I only ever saw one.
I think I'm not sure if it is the same guy. Oh, the counter DI. Oh, nice, but that life bar is looking a little bit long. Soap is really gonna have to put in the work here. Okay, goes for the setup. I like. Puts himself in burnout. I thought he was gonna put Freezy in burnout before himself. Yep. Kinda smelled that was gonna go that way once I saw Soap in burnout. So it is Freezy moving on. Winner's side. Soap going down 2-1. Dude, not a bad run in that one, considering that, you know, Sim is not exactly a character that's known for his movement. But Freezy will be moving on. Winner's side going up against DJ Duty. Soap moving on to losers quarter. So next up it is going to be Hyder versus Juno. Let's give you guys a quick look at that bracket so you guys can see what I see. There we go. So it's going to be Hyder versus Juno, Tiny Slayer versus the Chainsaw Man himself. I mean, dope opening set here for number 34 of this qualifier. Well, qualifier number 4.
Gotta give me some background on these two players. I've seen Duri around. I've met his Kai. I've seen his Ryu.
So Duri's my homie. Like, we grew up in the same circles in Woodstock, but we never actually like met IRL. We might have been in the same room at the same time, but I don't think we were ever like formally introduced to each other. I didn't meet Duri until like physically until last year. He came down to Cape Town. He was at my crib. We had brass. Like, I knew this man since we came out my mother's womb. But my boy Raj, who's also in the chat, me and Raj know each other because of a homie that I also grew up with, my homie Fong. Shout out to homie Fong. He's the guy that introduced me to a lot of things that are like lifelong hobbies of mine. He introduced me to comic books. He introduced me to console gaming. He introduced me to like just so many shit, art, design, like underground rap. He was just an instrumental person in my life. I love you, homie, if you're watching. Juno is rocking the day 1C Viper, and Duri and Raji are boys the way me and Fong are boys. And Raji was at Fong's place, and we were playing Tekken 5DR on PSP, bro. We were landing that shit. Like, those were the golden days, bruh. Like, we used to play fighting games on PSP, man, bro. You get in a room together with all the brassa. PSP used to have this thing where it allows you to connect to other PSPs, like a LAN party situation vibe. And that's how I met up with Duri. And Duri is a fighting game student, my guy. He's one of the guys that he will put in a ridiculous amount of grind into a low tier character and show you that it's not a low tier character. It's just you just skill issue basically. And he only plays white bread characters. He plays Kai of all people in Guilty Gear, and he plays Ryu. Like, he will play every other character in the game, and then he'll always just default back to Ryu. It's just the strangest thing for me.
To be fair, let's not give Kai a pass. He's not the church boy he pretends to be. It's a disgusting character when he gets a chance. But I get what you're saying, definitely.
I mean, not everybody can be king, bruh. Guy's one of my favorite characters to play against, because like, you just never know what scumbag shit he's going to do, and they say that character is honest. And I don't know if I was picking it up from you, Muff, but I feel like you were going to say that this does not look like a day 1 Sea Viper. This Sea Viper looks very well oiled.
Somebody has been visiting the Street Fighter 4 streets. Somebody has been looking at the ancient tomes.
Dude, like the way he's doing these electro setups and like faking out. Okay.
What's that? Yeah, because I was at Cape Town Show and I was getting my butt handed to me by a Sea Viper there, and I was like, oh, God, looking forward to Street Fighter 6 to relive this.
One of the most high execution characters in. Oi! You whiffed. Might have to hold this after whiffing that. Jeez,
Yeah,
this is.
I love to see it.
I saw what you were doing when you were looking for the chip out, but that drive ball coming back online in the nick of time. But the low heavy closes it out 1 round apiece. This is set number 2 for Crazy Eights. Jeez, these guys are swinging, man.
What is this character doing?
I don't know, but she's the love child of Soul, bad guy, and Kai Kiske. She's just like using lightning and fire. And like, you know what, guys? I can do both. Get you a character that can do both. I actually need to read up on the names of her moves specifically. I know she has some seismic shit. That's like the earthquake shit.
Yeah.
And then she's got the lightning shit. So I don't even... Dude, somebody's gonna need to school me on the lore of Sea Viper. Like, beyond her just being like hot as shit waifu, I'm starting to think that she might have all 4 elements. So she might actually just be Avatar in female form. Like Korra's distant relative. Because she's got the fire, she's got the lightning, she's got the seismic shit. So what are we missing? Wind?
I never know what the lore of this game. I know she's a secret agent, and I know she's a single mom. I think she gets all the power from that final one. But the way this character can do it all. And shout out for you saying Avatar. Did you see the Avatar fighting game? Chat, did you see that? Are you excited as I am?
We're not making it out the hood with that one, bruh. That is some... Like, I don't even think my lighty will play that. And he's an Avatar fan.
I'm there for it. It's developed by the Them's Fighting Nerds people, and before people shout brownie in chat, I'm gonna ignore all that. It's satisfying to play. I could see from the way things hit. I'm there for that degenerate thing you just play in the bathroom. Everybody like multiplayer, you know.
You say you like it when the bath is dirty and the script was sitting thick so around the room. Oi, I don't.
Look, Quarter's playable in the game, and I'm always there to support her.
Oh, Idol with the well-timed neutral jump closes out the scramble, stakes around, fighting for his life.
Shout out to the top main in chat.
So my buddy Raj is in chat asking who's on comms. This is the Muffin Man, my guy. You know Raj, whenever you in the chat and you see Melancholic Muffin, this is him, bro. We linked at Cape Town Showdown, and man is like away 5 and I was like away, and struck up a chat, and now he's here talking cack on the mic.
I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just trying to make you smile, man.
We'll put up a poll at the end of the stream tonight. It's like, do we give Muffin another show? Nah, just talking cack, bro. No pressure.
You want to create enemies? I'm gonna be that guy that comes to chat and just fights with everybody every time. I'll do it.
You trying to main tough? If I was gonna main anyone in the Avatar game, I'm definitely maining Zuko's uncle.
Oh,
That old man got
them problems.
That old man got hands, bro. Also, age-appropriate character for me.
Yeah, he got the angst status and he's committed various war crimes. Yeah, it's a great character.
Know what I mean? And I need to play characters my age now. I need to start playing the old characters. I don't think I can be a Ken main anymore. And well, but then again, Ken is a father. He's been around. Yeah. Oh!
He's blown up the cartridges of an N64. He's been around.
Yeah, definitely. Blew in the NES cartridge when it didn't work. Okay, this is CA. Oh no, it's not. It's level 2. It's not CA. Oh, mistimed on the Shinku Hadu. Sees himself continuing his journey on the loser side of the bracket this evening. Juno moving on winner's side 2-0. Unlucky Hyder, you needed to pull the trigger a little bit earlier on that Shinku Hado, my guy. Might have changed the tide of battle for you, but we will be moving on. What is this character? Day 1, my guy, day 1. You'll get that experience, Hyder. Don't even stress about it. So next up is going to be, I think we're going to get another day 1 Sea Viper here up against a Geef main. So don't know how that one is going to go. Maybe they catch him with the shenanigans, you know, here and there. Might mix him up a little bit. I don't know. But I think Chains did start playing from Street Fighter 4. So he should be familiar in terms of what to expect from this character's kit. But in terms of how she works in Street Fighter 6, Apples and oranges.
Find out.
Uncle Ido definitely knows the pain of rewinding a VHS tape. I feel like anyone that knows how to do a bypass on a broken cassette is from my era. I just want to put that out there. If you know how to bring a cassette that has snapped back to life, whoa, make a GIF. Okay. It's-
Anybody hear the song that came with that skin?
Oh boy, by Cavalier Conspiracy, by the way. Like if you want to know who Cavalier Conspiracy is, then we're gonna have to take you back to the 80s. A little band from Sao Paulo called Sepultura, headed by Max Cavalera and his brother Dino on drums. And then they created a string of albums. Most famous of them is Chaos AD and Roots. And then the band split, went their separate ways. Sepultura is still around, by the way, but I'm not 100% sure if it's still fronted by the replacement vocalist for Max. But I know that Dino also split from Sepultura, and they were like the founding members. And now we got Cavalier Conspiracy doing the Zangief new mecha theme song, which is lit, by the way. They
For
even
money doing the work.
changed the voice lines. They gave him mech voice lines. Shit.
Let me turn my sound up. Let me turn my sound up and hear this probably. The quality that goes into the skin.
Dude, not the quality that goes into the skin, just the love, care, and attention that goes into just crafting. Like, you know what, Capcom? Just give me shit for Ken, and I promise you can have my money.
We need to be careful here. Like my friends can tell you when it comes to Capcom, I am the #1 glazer. I've bought Monster Hunter for so many friends. I've gotten so many people into that stuff. I'm waiting for so many of their games. You're opening a dangerous can of worms here. Let's not that.
Listen, bruh. Capcom esports division might be the most hated esports division in the FGC right now.
$40.
But Capcom fighting game devs,
Themselves.
nah, bruh. Hold up. Nakayama-san and the crew that he's been working with in terms of getting this game into the state that it's in, like, we need a balance patch. Other than that, dude, look at this. This looks like Zhang Jack 6.
I'd still play him off as a Jack.
Dude, they nailed. Look at the detail on this, on the fucking rib plates, on the chest plates, like the red accents and details in the mohawk, on the fingertips, bruh. Call him Optimus Geef.
Rest in peace to all the laptop players playing on potato graphics. You can't see all the details. I've just described to you.
Oh my
Times are
goodness.
tough out here in Africa.
Oh my goodness, dude, you talking about playing on potato graphics? My RX 580 is just as much as Unk as me, bruh. Like, whenever I think about do I want to get this game on PC, then I'm like, nah, bruh. It's 2025, man, bro. That card is almost 10 years old. There's no way you running anything modern on that card, except indie games.
To be fair, when you do finally spend like that money on that big thing you wanted to build, and you just sit there in the fear of God every day, like, if this thing breaks, I'm gonna turn to dust.
Oh, baiting
The
out.
fear of losing your PC is real.
Listen, being an Unk also means that I come with a little bit more experience, so I've actually insured that shit, my guy. I got that shit backed up. If anything happens to it, me and my broker's gonna have a very, very lengthy conversation about, listen here, buddy, how soon are these guys gonna get my shit back here? Because my wife always says to me, there's other things that need more priority as far as your responsibility is concerned. You know, when something happens to your PC, you know how urgent it then becomes. There are things that require that level of urgency. So just take a moment, look inward, and understand that that is the same. There are things that need the same type of attention. And I'm like, you know what? I have to hold the L here, I can't even say anything because she's right. That's how you know you have the right one. To all my homies out here looking to find the one.
Fair enough. I actually need to go change the light in that room. I need to deal with the sound, the weird sound the car is making. Finally, the PC can wait, but I won't get my warranty. Now
Bruh.
I lost the hard drive lottery so much times with like when I built my thing, my HDD few months in decided I'm gonna play some games with him for a few months. They're never gonna find the issue. Yeah, dealt with that. The day Monster Hunter Wilds came out, my SSD packed up.
Oh,
I thought as much as that powder I was with.
oh, bruh, that is a pain that resonates, dude. Like, when we go back on camera, I'm actually gonna show chat. I was looking for my double-sided tape, and I knew it was in one of the boxes that I put on the upper shelves. And when I found the box with my double-sided tape in, I also found a static bag or anti-static bag with 1, 2, 3 hard drives in that has just been laying on my disk because I'm so sad that all of them died. And my homies that are in chat will remember me saying to them a few years ago that I had 3 hard drives die in the space of like a month and a half. I think it was a 1.5 terabyte, a 2 terabyte, and another terabyte. And all of them just fricked, bruh. So if you telling me that your SSD, yo, bruh, that is a pain, my guy. That,
I was destroyed.
oh, I know.
There was more. It sounds like it's made up, but the same day my phone broke.
No.
It was one of the worst days of this year for me. I
No.
thought I lost my PlayStation account, my Steam account. I was talking to my one friend. I'm like, oh, over dog. This is where I retire.
Nah,
I'm
bruh.
not playing games anymore.
You were going through it, me bro. I don't know what ancestors you pissed off, me bro, but the bones did not roll in your favor. Talking about favor, Reaper's looking to close this one out. Gets the side switch and the confirm. Reaper moving on, winner side with the schmixies. I was talking cack to Reaper last night. Reaper was cooking me in chat, not in chat, on stream, bro. And it was like, kom ZZ praat baie. And then as it would turn in my favor, I cooked him and then I was like, kaksteek gefriet. Kom ZZ praat baie. Hit him with the perfect and then I won him another round. I was like, what wil ze maak, man? Wat wil ze met ze praat baie? Praat baie. I was kaksteek gefriet after that. But Reaper, moving on. Let me update these scores because we should have an accurate picture of what the rest of the stream is going to look like. It is 2-2-1. But yeah, man, that Giveskin, bruh, I'm still... You know what, Capcom?
It's cool.
Just give me the Ken shit, bruh. Just give me
Biding my time.
give me the Ken
More
shit.
Marissa outfits.
Give me the Ken shit and you can... I'm going to let you guys look at what the bracket looks like. I'm going to go find that hard drives and I'm going to show you guys on stream what those hard drives look like. And then we're going to resume action. So, here's your bracket. Righto, so winner side we've got Duty up against Freezy, we've got Juno up against Waifu Slayer, and then we are going to continue loser side, which is going to be Hyder versus Chains. So Chains gets to run back-to-back matches, and then once that match concludes, we should then have the losers qualifiers locked in, and then we're going to back up the winner side. It is still first to 2 action as per usual on this side. Next week we will have finals for Crazy 8s, all matches first to 3, no pools, straight from the jump. We run and gun. So here's that anti-static bag I was talking about, right? Now drive number 1, 1.5 terabyte, dead.
Gone.
Drive number 2, 500 gig, dead.
Shot in the parking lot.
Drive number 3, 2 terabyte, also dead. So in the space of a month and a half, I lost 4 terabytes of storage.
Oh my gosh.
Thanks, ESCOM.
Those are those moments where you sit there and it's like, is somebody after me? Is someone specifically sending bad vibes my way?
Focus, camera, son. So when shit like that happens, I just think to myself like, I was a problematic lighty as a teenager, so maybe this is Commo's way of telling me, yeah, yo, Fark, got you.
You ruined too many people at the KOF cabinet.
Dude, talking about KOF, if you are following SNK's Twitter, you can go and grab yourself a dope Andy Joe as well as Teddy Bogard wallpaper updated with the character portrait of Society of the Wolves. Looks ridiculously clean. I did download it a little bit earlier, but I didn't apply it yet. I'll do that a little bit later. So dope. Like, that's one of the things that I love about SNK. Like, whenever they do releases for their characters or any of the iconic characters, Haida is in training mode playing against Soap. Haida, come on. Keeping Uncle Chains waiting here. We want to see more of that mecha gif. Obviously, well
Late for
oiled
school.
since last night.
Based on the PS2.
Okay, there, Ida heard us. Thank you, Ida. We appreciate you.
Can I say I enjoy like losers rounds matches? The pools for that, like the loser side is crazy. Talking about Blas in that the Evo bronze finals. Yo, what is that kid on?
Bruh, when it comes to Blast specifically, that's just raw talent, my bro. That lighty is playing in like he's just in a league by himself, bruh. He's got that. You know what he reminds me of? A more humble Punk when Punk started playing.
Fair. Those matches were insane. Me and my friends, we were playing other games. I say I willingly jumped off some places to get rid of my character so I could sit in the lobby and just watch those matches. And I know they that admission to guilt now, but they know the kind of person I am. So now they have confirmation of what I was doing.
Oh, as Muffin's friends in chat, I'm glad that I got him to confess to you that he was being a cuckbra at the time, and I hope he's forgiven.
Never.
Are they gonna hold you?
I do that stuff to them daily. We play a ton of other games together, like Outlaw Styles and things. It's not a friendship if you don't, make your friends angry now and then.
Oh, bruh, if you're talking about friends that make me angry, yo, Reaper had me tilting last night with his fucking scrubby ass Bison play. Shout
I was gonna ask this Dyson.
outs to Freeze though. Freeze was, dude, whenever Freeze see me playing Street Fighter, Freeze is always like, try this, do that. That is minus there. That is not a true string. Freeze is like a blessing from the tech gods when it comes to playing this game, and I'm on stream. Don't listen to this man, he will never change. Freeze in chat saying
Especially that one.
he's not humble, he just doesn't speak English. You know what, Freezy, you might be right, my guy. You might be right. Because he's from South America and English is not his first language. So we don't know what he's thinking. But also he was disrespectful to LeShaw. Was it in the finals where he was mooring LeShaw until LeShaw switched and he was like just scratching his head, almost like, what cuck is this bra catching on? Can't he see what I'm doing?
The show was out there playing with his fool, all of a sudden switching to later and being like, let's give this some more view time. Let me test this out. I know Dogora was standing across the screen, arms crossed, staring at it like, what's going on here? What was the plan here?
Like, I only caught like highlights. LeShaw was disrespectful. That's why he was
Deep
trolling.
switch.
Oh, so LeShaw didn't want to make the grand finals in. So he was like, okay, let me play a cuck character. Let me give this Lighty false confidence. And then I'm going to smoke
He
him.
was smiling. He was doing the Anthony Mackie face. Pushing the hair out of his face. He was enjoying himself.
But dude, I feel like Blaz's he's like one game short of a major, bruh. He's like every time he's this close to scratching the surface
Punish.
of his next win, and then he just gets edged
Oh!
out. Okay, hide up.
So we're gonna block those. Never
the
mind, uncheck.
Chains had enough
Jump.
time to jump, think about what he was gonna do, and he was like, okay, let me just SPD this, bruh. Let me just end it. Let me not do anything fancy, dude. Like even just the sound effects when Make a Gift does anything, like just the metal clanking. Oh, the attention to detail is so. I just have a Capcom boner right now. That's it.
You going on about the sounds reminds me about the sound engineering thing. My other friend also like studied sounds, the same thing. Ooh. I respect that though. I always respect the Wake Up EX.
Bruh, my friends know. No matter how many times that shit woof, bruh, don't get comfortable. I will throw that shit out. Especially when you least expect it. I live by the DP or die by the DP, bruh.
Also, can I just say in chat, if you see the namespace Ventura, the guy that was saying some bad things about me in chat, bully him on Street Fighter, please.
And unless that's his online name and people actually recognize him, like a lot of the people that are in chat play this game like at master level, right? And I've been diamond 1 since 20. Oh, unlucky man. Hyder gets sent to Mecha Hell.
Every time I look away and I look back, it's somebody's in Zangief's arms.
Wrong screen, right screen. Yeah, man. Like Hyder said, GG's Chains moving on this evening is gonna see himself in the loser side. Man, these matches have been so hype, bruh. Like I like that they're going the distance this evening. Like the only 2-0 was Juno versus Hyder. Everything else was 2 games to 1. So these matches are going to the distance. So maximum enjoyment for your eyeballs this evening. So we are going to dip up to winner's side. It's going to be DJ Duty up against Ice Cold himself. Then we've got Juno up against Waifu Slayer 47. And then in loser's side, we've got Twerk for My Rupees and Chainsaw Geef. And some waiting for the losers of these 2 winners matches. So we are going to keep things moving swiftly along. Duty, Freezy, please take up your respective positions. Jeez, dude, Freeze.
I love it. And the comment my first 2 matches for this patch is the 2 new characters.
You know what, Ida? Dude, that's my fault. You were a man of culture and you came in like last minute, said, you know what, Five? I'm gonna do you a solid, bruh. Shout outs to Eagle Eye and GFK who were supposed to participate this evening, but they got mixed by the SF6 update as well as internet in Africa being what it is. I think they both from, wait, the one's from Zim and the other one's from Mozambique. So I don't even know how big the update was because I didn't see the update. I just, when I switched on the PlayStation earlier, it just said it updated while you were in the, and like, yo, where's that thing?
You see it was around 8 gigabytes.
Notifications. Yeah, see there? This game was updated while in rest mode. That's just one of the perks of having a console. Just when you leave it in rest mode, like you said, it was just sitting in your Steam library. It's just waiting for you to click the button. But Steam allows you to do that, right? Steam allows you to auto update games, or do you have to turn it on for each game individually? Because on console, my auto update is turned on for all the games that are installed.
You can do that. There's many people that abuse their systems, that just leave things running. But I live in a country where the electricity randomly decides to take a break. So I am frightened of leaving something. I have the red power plugs, you know, to keep it safe. But
yeah,
with that, I don't trust ESCOM. I'm frightened of that. Shout out to my PlayStation 4. Still kicking, still strong. For all the power cuts.
Dude, that PlayStation 4 Pro is in the lounge, right? And my kids play on that. My son uses it to play all the games that he can't play on Xbox because my son is a traitor. Not only does he not play fighting games, he also loves Xbox, so he's not in the world. You'll
It's fine. They raised the prices of the Xbox subscription.
he will not inherit daddy's fight stick.
Nothing.
No.
The dog will get the DLC before you do.
Nah, I love my son to bits. We switched on his Xbox One after not switching it on for like a very long time because he was he's primarily a PC gamer now. So we switched on and I had to look at his game library and I was like, holy shit, you actually got some bangers in here, bruh. I didn't know.
Make some of these people in chat feel old. What are we looking for? What's your eye?
He's got Terraria in there. He's got Gears 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's a bad idea.
He's got Bulletstorm. He's got OG
my lord.
Doom 1 and 2. He's got OG Quake. He's got
Backfire now. I feel old.
He's got Minecraft in there. He's got Undertale in there. He's a big fan of the Telltale games when they just came onto the scene. So he's got like most of the Telltale games. A Wolf Among Us, the Batman ones, the Walking Dead ones. I was like, damn, bruh. He's even got Neo Geo Battle Coliseum. And he's got KOF 13 in there. And I was like, you know what, son? I might jack this Xbox just for Neo Geo Battle Coliseum, bruh.
He's getting that Xbox ready for your retirement days. He's gonna take your PC and your PlayStation and everything else. Throw you in the home. You get the Xbox.
Nah, if there's one thing I will say about my son is my biggest champion, bruh. Whenever my wife tries to smoke me, he's like, Mom, can you just leave Dad alone, please? I'm taking care of him when he's older. I don't know about you though. and my wife hates it because she's like, Punk, I gave birth to you. Dude, I just walk by and I smile and I'm just like, that's my boy. Oh, what a chick. What a chick. James.
Shout out to Capcom for this outfit as well for Rio. One of the best ones.
Bruh. When I saw this outfit for Rio, I was like, yo, not only did they give this man plus frames, sick ass combos and damage, they gave him the outfit along with it, bruh. It's like they just dripped this man out. It's like, here, white bread, we'll put some jam on, give you a cup of coffee. Not just any coffee, Jacob's. Not
a coffee.
No, sir. None of that.
Actual milk, not powdered milk for you.
Yep. Not even Cremora, brother. They gave him the clover. Ooh. Wake up, chick. No DP on the jump in. Little bit slow to react there. Gotta be careful now. Oh, gets the crouch medium punch confirmed into the drive rush. GG, shake my hand. Final round. Duty fighting for his winner's side life here. Freeze. Relentless in this pursuit. Ooh.
He doesn't need to be careful. He just needs a standing heavy punch. Then he's fine with the world.
Oh, wake up, DP. Oh, the hooligan. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Freeze does not confirm into level through. Confident that he can close this out with the life lead. Oh, a little bit early.
Are you getting the time?
No.
Yes. Yes.
Could have gone for the DI and burnout, but Duty drops the combo. Needs to be careful now. This is a one-hit situation. Does he have reactions? Ashokeki.
Ryu gameplay. That's what I'm talking about.
Make the face, dog. Did you see him make the face? It was like, what? What? What you wanna die? Vir my so sê en ek slaap langs my kooi vanaand. Wie sê wie's ek? Oh, nice neutral jump. Gets him in burnout. Gets the side switch on the Tatsu. Ashogeki. Oh, spaces it perfectly. Gets the jump in. Does have bar to work with. Respectable amount of damage. Ooh. Tries to go for the safe setup, but Freezy says, We got ODEX. Get me out the corner, but the life deficit. Ooh, puts himself in, but it needs to be careful now. Yep, Freeze smelled blood in the water. Now you're gonna have to hold this. Oh, he called it on the hooligan duck, but no reactions.
You got paused.
That clutch cable is hanging on by a tether, chat. Duri is pumping the clutch.
He
Freezy,
deserves it.
2 rounds ago,
He
Free.
deserves it after what they did to him in Street Fighter 5. Sorry about that.
Dude, I feel like Ryu was mid in most Street Fighter games with the exception of this one and the other ones that I can't remember. Oh, the back jump, but Freezy with the quick dive lands early enough. Nice check on the jump, but is down on the life bar. Freezy menacing. Freezy is like a sharp knife on a blunton, bruh. That man is forcing his way in. He is cranking open that defense, steering away. One dive kick at a time. Okay, drive bars looking unstable here going into this third round. Freezy working on that drive bar. Duri doing exactly the same. Oh, the delay on the dive kick, little bit early, mistimed it.
Look, you can't give Ryu a chance. When he gets you in that mid-range, that's where he wants you to be. And up close, he can just explode you. Oh, what's up, moving?
Miss inputs on both sides. Duri escaping that side or that time. Coming out a little bit unscathed. Needs to be careful now. Ryu can kill from here. Oh, he's gonna whiff. Unlucky. This is dead.
I can't fault the man for dreaming too big. But this is some good fighter.
Man, that could have gone either way. That one could have gone either way. That got as scrambly as 3 broken eggs in an omelette on a Saturday morning, my guy. That shit was messy. Not like Lionel though. But it will be Big Freeze. Moving on, winner's side. 2-1 versus Duri. That was peak Street Fighter 6. That went back and forth the entire time. That is everything that you want from a match in Street Fighter 6. Owen's making me sweat. Freeze is gonna need a shower. Huh? Say they turned up the heat, Freeze. You almost at 32, 33 degrees. You're at melting temperature now. Righto. So we're gonna have a quick look at your bracket chat before we keep the seats moving on. This is gonna be Lejuno. This might be a C Viper murder match. They might also switch to their secondaries if they do feel the heat does get turned up a little bit because, you know, Tiny Slayer saw that Chains was mechaing way too lekker. The mecha was lekker, and then he decided, nah, let me go and play the dictator. Let me go and run this man's pockets real quick. But let's keep it moving, man. Ryu losing too much tonight, dude. Freeze! Get your ass out there!
Ryu will always be back. Ryu will always be back. It's still his franchise.
Dude.
Because I'm sure it looks like everybody's forgotten Luke at this point. Where's that man in CPT?
I think one of the only people, well, 2 of the only people that I see still playing Luke at high level is Noah the Prodigy and Chris Wong. They are the 2 people that have stuck by the character regardless of the nerfs. So it is going to be main versus day 1. Reset.
Oh, never mind. I was gonna say we were expecting. Bison. How do I fight this man? I still don't know. I just sometimes there's a loose screen, sometimes there's a win screen.
Look, with Bison, what I picked up playing against Reaper last night was that Bison's a character that you don't want him to be on offense. So you need to do your best to get the knockdown early and then find ways to keep him blocking because he doesn't have any reversals where he can take advantage of any openings that you leave unless it's like that. So you need to keep your pressure safe, but he does a shit ton of damage. Oh, woof!
We woof those! We punish them! Damn, went back to the center of the screen.
Juno turning the tides of battle. Did anybody else notice that when C Viper activates the flames on her feet that her heels are on fire? She's got that Sanji bullshit going on. She's got that.
Oh, shout out to G.
She's got that firefoot shenanigans once she activates the flame kicks. Dude, the attention to detail is insane, and I feel like I'm glazing right now.
No, it's right. It's Capcom. They put the games are just made with so much love, man. Shout out to Onimusha. I'm waiting.
Oh yeah, that one is looking like it's going to be an absolute banger. The other one I'm really looking forward to is Pragmata. Like the more footage that I see them release, the more I'm like, yeah, this looks like my sleeper game for 2026. This looks like the game.
Nice.
This looks like my Expedition 33.
Shout out to Expedition. Installed it day one, still haven't finished. Life just gets busy. Too many games coming out.
Nah,
Can't keep up.
nah, Muffin. It is at this point in the conversation where I'm going to implore, I'm going to recommend, and I'm going to glaze and say, Game of the Year, my guy.
No, rightfully so. From what I've seen and heard.
Nah, you need to experience it, buddy. I don't know where you stopped playing or when you started, but once you start playing the game and you just stick with it through Act 1 and Act 2, there's no way you get to Act 1 and 2 without finishing the game, bro. You can't get through it. Damn!
Don't worry, I'll boot it up right now on the stream.
Juno!
Okay.
Catching Tiny Slayer off guard with the Viper mixies.
This character is, yes, looking like a problem. Oh, I think it's just Juno. Because it's Juno. I've bumped into him a couple of times online. I've been traumatized.
Dude, Juno's one of those people that loves high execution characters. Also a big fan of SNK games, and he's always down to try a new. Oh, a little bit too far. I see what you were going for there. Trying to catch him off guard with a sneaky drive rush crouch. We armored through all of them.
What?
The magic pixel. Oh, woof on the
Oh no. Oh no.
woof on the super after committing meter to the install. Damn.
I love the sound of a drive impact landing. Not on me though, but on other people, yes.
You and me both, my guy. Like, even just the animation effects, like when you see that whole ink graffiti splatter animation, like when you pull the trigger and your opponent pulls the trigger and it does the whole slowdown.
Oh, we react to those.
Oh yes, give me more. Give me more. I want to see it. Do it again.
Here we go. You shall receive it. It's Christmas time. It's soon. No, it's Halloween first. We put respect on Halloween's name.
Yo, she has hold pressure of that. Hold for more damage. Okay, Capcom.
Okay.
Oh,
Never mind.
Reaper with the movement in the air shenanigans misses
Ooh.
the active frames on the super.
It's a scrambler.
This is where Street Fighter 6 is most entertaining, dude. When the game plans get thrown out the window and everything becomes okay, I'm just throwing shit out there and see what sticks situation. That's where Street Fighter 6 becomes most entertaining. It is chaotic, and it's the players that can hold their nerve in the situations when your game plan falls apart and your opponent starts to do things that you haven't accounted for. That just makes this game exciting. Oh, how many times I feel like you guys are listening to me. You guys are just like giving me look at the ankles, bro. Ankles on fire.
Yeah, no, wow.
Jumble jumble.
Okay, we got pressure. Oh,
Check that shit. He's gonna DI.
you mean that? Never mind. She said, "Look at these heels." That's the fun, like you know, the side of the scooter eating your ankles with those heels going into it.
Yep, Juno closing that one out with the Ingrams, hands, knees, heels to your ankles. I'll see myself in winners finals. Alrighty then. So we are moving on. Juno, Keeping it clean, 2-0. Did not take an L in that set, and your bracket looks a little bit like this. So we are going to run Duty versus Chains, Stanislav versus Soap. Then we're going to get your loser semis match. And then from that point on, we are going to dip up Freezy versus Juno for winners finals. And then we'll continue all your first to 3 matches. Winners finals, losers finals, and grand finals. It's been an entertaining. How long have we been on air? 1 hour and 20 minutes of Street Fighter 6. Only here on Crazy. It's the dopest weekly Street Fighter 6 action in the southern part of Africa. Shoutouts
Do something.
Shoutouts to everybody holding it down in other parts of Africa that I'm not familiar with. Like, I need to get my social media game up and start connecting with these people and start doing like intercontinental shit. But that always feels overly ambitious because the netcode may vary, and in a competitive game like Street Fighter 6, frames are everything. Things that are plus in certain situations aren't plus when the netcode is a little bit iffy. And just as a TO, in my personal experience, when there's money on the line and just pride on the line, like those types of things can just make people salty, man.
No, we know what bad netcode does to people. Changes a man.
Q
But I was gonna ask,
Q Bane.
yeah, who's your favorite in this tournament? Who's shining the most for you? Not even shining. Who do you enjoy watching here so far? This one.
Let me see who's left in the bracket. We've got Soap, Duty, Chains, Dani. The 2 guys in winners finals, man. Okay, Duty. I don't know what Chains did to you, but there's no need to go at the man like that.
He picked the grappler.
So, you don't like Make a Give? Is that what you're saying?
Ooh, me?
I'm talking to Duria because
Oh.
that man put the hands on Chains in that first round. Oh, drive rush into these loving arms.
Who enjoys being grabbed? But this is coming from somebody that played Beowulf in Skullgirls and every other grappler I can get my hands on. Shout out to Alex.
Dude, I'm
Gonna hate fighting you.
a big grappler enjoyer myself. Oh, these guys are just giving us the sauce this evening with these DI counter
That's a
DI
slap
reactions.
fest.
Okay, Duri is looking for the threat to victory. He's sniffing. He's smelling. His nose is open, but Chains puts his fingers in the nostrils. Yeah, we said the same thing, Eagle. This Mecha Give skin is giving heavy Jack vibes. And look, if I'm gonna think about the history of grapplers and mechs, I feel like Mecha Give was definitely inspired by Jack too, because Jack was the first mech grappler character in Tekken 1. So I definitely think it's coming from there. Chains looking solid after Duty hit him with the perfect in round 1.
It's like a good mech. Pacific Rim. Shout out to that.
That is going to scale because he did confirm off the light. But
It's a world is a gift. Oh, I didn't sneaky grab.
Chains, why, my guy? Why? Why did you press buttons on Wake Up? You were in burnout. You didn't have to do anything. You could have blocked. Oh, what a... That DP,
Anti-A.
that DP was so deep.
My gosh.
Oh, Chains feeling the pressure in that corner, jumps out with the light but did not get the knockdown off the confirm. Okay, we're back mid-screen. Now we can breathe a little bit. Oh, the OD.
Oh!
Dude, he was ready. He was like, no,
was
sir.
ready?
He was like, no, sir. Whatever,
He could see the grapple coming.
whatever offense it is you think you are going to start, no. We,
Oh. Okay, that's a lot of jumps now.
I don't know how that drive rush medium punch confirmed because, like, wow. How are you that in that man's brain that you called out that he was gonna wake up buttons?
Oh,
Yep, definitely trying to bait something out with these neutral Ashogekis.
come on.
trying to get Chains to hard commit to some type of jump. Oh, Chain spending all the drive bar. This is not where you want to be against Ryu. In burnout. Okay, goes for the side switch.
Went out for who?
No parries on the level 1. Should be able to get, I was gonna say decent damage, a little bit too. Oh, the splat is right there.
Bye bye.
No level 3 off the tail
Oh,
end
no.
of that combo.
I'll shut my mouth then.
Duty speed running.
Get the Zangief off my screen.
Duty speed running his way into loser semis versus Chains. Man with the quick 2-0 gave us the photo finish on the Havianas. Looking absolutely chilled.
Not sponsored.
I didn't even have time to switch to the other screen. Like, that man ended that in a hurry. Duty is like, I gotta be somewhere. Speaking about being somewhere, you see that little red thing there at the bottom? There it says 0-0. So the people that are playing this evening, if you feel like you really are enjoying the action this evening and want to contribute something to tonight's winner, exclamation match Chirino, put a little bit of something in the pot. Let these guys, you know, go home with a little bit of something. Not these guys, the winner. Speaking about winners, next week I'll be putting $300 up for the winner of Crazy 8's number 34. Community is welcome to chip in and donate. If we get $500, we can make it a top 3 payout. Then it will be 300 to the winner. Wait, I need to do my math properly here, because I had it figured out earlier and now I can't think about how I want to frame it. It's been a long day, but if we get $500, we'll split it 3 ways with the winner taking the lion's share. Speaking about winners, let's have a look at what your qualifiers actually looks like. Give me a second. So the people that have qualified for the finals is Kybron, Murambi, Lal Mac, Jujubin, Sequele, and Uncle Wheezy. So this evening's winner is going to go up against Lal Mac, winner's side, and then the second place is going to go up against Uncle Wheezy, and that's going to be filling out your card for next week. So next week there is no pools. We straight up start firing on all cylinders. Guns are loaded, clips, everything, bang bang, titty gang. Okay.
That is stacked roster.
Yep, that is, dude. Like, let me put it on the screen again. If I was a little bit too fast for you, Kybron versus Murambi. That's going to be either my Terry, Ken. Kybron is a waifu in joiner, so possibly a Sea Viper. Murambi is an Akuma player. Lyle Mac is a JP. We don't know who's gonna play against Lyle. Juju's got an insane Jamie and an ADHD Blanca. I got my cheeks thoroughly clapped last week, Saturday. He played in the Reaper series called Deja 2's KOF Tag Team Street Fighter 6 action. If you're into that, that is happening against this weekend. If you are not in the African fighting game community, touch exclamation AFGC will link you to the WhatsApp group. Juju up against Sequele, so that's going to be a Geef versus Blanca, or Geef versus Jamie, or it's going to be a Blanca mirror match. I don't know. That one can go either way. Uncle Wheezy has been playing Cammy, he's been playing Akuma, and he's been playing Chan. So whoever's going to go up against him, you've got your work cut out for you. It is an absolutely stacked bracket. Nothing but killers. So whoever wins this evening in terms of qualifying, y'all got y'all work cut out for you.
I thought they verse the characters they play on as well.
I didn't get
It's
that.
not like this. I just like how like diverse all the characters they play are.
Yeah.
So like they're always playing the same.
Yeah. That
Because I remember there was a lot of Tekken tournaments where you're like, is it the same person again? Am I looking at Anna once again?
that's one of the things that I love about our community, is the fact that the people, there's so much character diversity in our community. And like you were saying, like Soap is probably one of the only Dalsum players that you see. The only other player that I know of that also plays some in Street Fighter 6 is a guy called Mac, and he places well consistently in our World Warrior circuit. Like he's always, if not top 16, in top 8. But I think he also has a pocket character. Juju makes Jamie look broken. Bro, Ken chains with the wordplay. And not chains, stains. Chains, stains. I'm getting you guys confused this evening. Sorry, my guys. I had a carbonated beverage when I was having my supper. My supper's behind me, but my carbonated beverage is not there. And I don't remember moving my carbonated beverage because I could do with that right about now.
My mouth is watching these.
Must be the
I don't
yoga.
have the words.
Must be the yoga flame, my guy. Must be the yoga flame. The Raja,
I can't keep up with how fast these are going.
the Raja curry. Always, always hot, my guy. Just like the gameplay. See warm vanaan.
Ooh. I saw that.
Yep. Soap was ready. Now see me, I got checked by that cuck whole time last night. I fell for it every time.
I would just say it's the net code. I wasn't ready. Please. Don't punish me.
Oh, Reaper whiffing on that last interaction, just creating enough minus frames in order for Soap to close that one out. You could see Reaper was feeling a little bit desperate, trying to push Soap into the corner to try and lock him down. But Sam has a teleport, man, and he can air teleport. So as look, you guys are just playing into my prophetic words this evening. Me and Muff were talking about how dope the drive impact situation looks, and then we saw nothing but drive impacts. Talk about teleport, and then Soap was like, hold my masala, let me show you how it's done, my guy.
And they're perfectly playing to one another's speed. The teleports, the just brazen bison rush in. They're playing around one another really well.
Yep. Soap is doing an excellent job of navigating this matchup and just calling out certain things that Reaper is trying to get going, and then just using Sim's kit as a way to just disrupt everything that Reaper's trying to get going. See, they're comfortable.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make you come to me. You are on the back foot. I'm up a game and around. You need to work for your rupees while I twerk for mine. And everything's twerking for Soap right now. Oh, which way did he go? Which way did he go?
It's like this man has lived this match before.
I think these guys play often. Oh, Reaper burning himself out. Looking. Oh, Wolf on the grab. Oh, DI just a smidge.
Return
Like
of the quality.
everybody in burnout now. Everybody burnout. Oh, Soap with the setups on the dive kicks. Oh, jeez.
There really are just some characters that are comfortable playing in like burnout.
Some for me, if I'm looking at his kit, like he looks like a character that can frustrate you when you're trying to lock him down, and just use his mobility in terms of. Oh, that almost caught him. That reverse yoga flame almost caught him. Lacking Reaper, you need to do something and close him out. Baits out the level 3. Oh, it's a level 2.
Oh, we're gonna hold it. We're gonna. I can only think of the William Dafoe meme where he's watching it.
I must get some of that. I must get some of that Moomish of the week and troll reactions. Pom, 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 pom. Pom, 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 pom. That man was standing there holding
Lightning grabs. I love how like everybody was just quiet watching.
That was demure and mindful yoga. Oh, my bro. Reaper, I'm sorry, bro. I don't know who must apologize more. Soap or me, my bro. You had no idea what to do there, my bro. You ducked the level 2 All you had to do was low confirm into something, bruh. Yoga spectate. Oh, they need to put the yoga spectate. That movie isn't even listed. If you go and look,
Like,
if you go and look in the move list, yoga spectate is noted as a secret eating technique. Oh, it's activated when your opponent is trying to win the round. He indeed snatched defeat from the jaws of victory. Oh my god. Oh, Turi. Turi, don't laugh at you, bro, man. Redeem him. Do something, man, bro. Go and claim your bra's honor, man, bro.
damn it.
That is the ultimate knowledge check. I'm gonna do this level 2 and see what you do. That man held the parry button for dear life. Oh.
What song here?
Oh, Mumish of the week, way, bro.
The power of observation. Nah, man.
Oh. Oh, that is one of the most memorable moments.
EXT.
Oh. That man hit him with the EX. Look at you. If Duri, oh, this man just put a bounty on Soap's head. This man said if Duri wins, I'll gift a sub. My bro, Soap, the price of your life is $38.99, my bro. Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Oh, I did clip it. I did clip it.
Let me get back to commenting on this match now. Oh,
I did clip
awesome.
it.
Man, the way Dawson is just shutting down every way he could enter is insane out here. Oh. But will Jury be using the power of friendship and of 38.99 to get the win? Because the DIs. When the reactions get you killed. Oh.
Okay, so Stains,
Not bad
the clip I got is only of us ridiculing him, not the actual clip, but I am gonna clip it out of the VOD later, bruh. That is premium content. Oh, 1 hour, so 1 hour and 35. Let me make notes here, because I'm not gonna scrub the entire VOD looking for that. 01 colon 35.
How many Ryus has this man fought?
Yoga stay.
Taking that quite confidently. I'm trying my best. I can't gather myself.
Bruh, you talking about gathering yourself. I'm barely catching my breath. Now do these nerves cut out. Turu don't want to get hit for the yoga stay either, my guy. It looks like that shit looks like it's contagious. Anyone can catch it at this point.
That happens when you hear that one song that I am lost. You see the fire coming down.
Freeze is in chat saying, do some yoga and think about it. Yoga, think about it.
Okay.
Dude, I'm trying to compose myself here, but I can't because
I'm trying. I cannot say what's happening on screen. I can't give you anything more what's happening. Rio's rushing it down, sit in the corner. He's looking way more confident. We got Tom Kiki. Give me 5 more of those next round. That's more Rio gameplay. I got much else in me.
Yo, bruh. Wait, I'm a professional. I got this. Okay, loses. What? I don't even know what part of the bracket we're in. This is losers semis. Soap versus Duty fighting for their life, trying to get through the final stage of this bracket, trying to qualify for the finals next week. Soap with the Yoga PK sets up the teleport. Oh. Which way did he go? Dude, Soap is in his head right now.
Handed. He's locked me in. Oh, never mind. What am I saying? It's Rio. Take this foot.
Soap has got
Give me
Duty,
another.
Duty pressing buttons for dear life. Oh, Soap. Do whatever it is you were doing. Oh, perfect.
Never mind. Never mind. Maybe don't listen to me.
Wake up, Yoga
Gonna see
Cop
another-
Squid.
It's quick. You see another plucky to the through. Here we go.
Okay, Duty,
We block those.
Duty definitely switching up the pace here, making sure that Soap does not have any breathing room. But Soap persisting, sticking to his guns and his game plan. Gets the confirm. Oh, drops the combo. Is Duty gonna spend it?
Pretty
Yes.
Pretty much more talented now. He also stopped blocking. He had to lock in.
It was like, nah, I'm not gonna get caught with the power of observation.
We're laughing too hard. Tom is a bitch. it's the same thing's gonna happen to me sometimes.
Catch me spectating. Okay, as we enter this last round, it is Soap with 3 stacks of meter, trying to get this long range gameplay underway, trying to play from maximum distance, trying to make Duty work for Duty. Is on the back foot as far as meter is concerned, gets the jump in on the confirm, drops the combo. Soap goes for the light. Oh, nobody home on the DP. Big punish. Soap optimizing into the Gomu Gomu. No! Rajakari! Nets himself a sizable amount of damage. Oh, gets the convert.
Clean.
Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous sim gameplay. Just like that. Soap securing himself a place in losers finals, taking that 2 games to Duty's 1. Duty just fell apart a little bit at the end there. Soap just locking it down and making sure that he was able to close it out when it mattered most.
These players are scary, man.
Dude.
These players are scary.
Oh wait, no. No! We must make changes. There we go. Now you guys can play. So it is going to be your winners finals match. This is going to be Freezy up against Juno. This is first 2-3 gaming. Freezy looking clean with the carry all night long. Not leaving much on the table. Except, over that one match with Duty where it did look a little bit shaky towards that last round. But other than that, Freeze is always clinical. Juno with the day 1 Sea Viper. Don't know if he's going to lock into his bag of characters. Sticking with the Sea Viper. Okay. I respect it. Reset score. Update player names. And then update tournament stage. This is winners finals. We are in the tail end of your 4th qualifier here for Crazy 8's number 34. Tonight's winner and runner-up will qualify for the finals. Oh!
As we can see so many drive impacts now. It's like everybody's a bit more wary of them now.
Yep. The hands are warm now, man. Everybody is a little bit more settled in. A little bit more honed as far as their visual senses are are concerned, locking in these confirms when it matters most. Oh, Wolf on the grab.
Oh.
Free should be able to kill from
Very
here.
nice for Cammy.
Oh no, did not kill Bates.
Gonna block him?
He-
Oh!
I thought it was gonna be a bait on the level 1, to be
I
quite
see.
honest.
The big.
Juno with the big install was not.
Oh!
I thought he was going to confirm into something off that exchange there that would have led into a super, but not as optimal as my ambitions would have liked to believe. But still,
Enough. Quarter part of the game plan. We're not dumping it just yet.
yep, still working out in his favor. That time did that round, Juno. Okay, nice stick on the
Cammy
throw.
gameplay. Oh. See it waffing. What diabolical thing is he planning with that punch?
Freezy running the gambles. This man is at the
Okay.
casino table.
Oh!
Okay, we've got Juno
Ooh.
in the install again. Oh, a little bit late on the confirm off the back jump, trying to snipe out the hooligan. I like it, Freezy. Freezy is trying to use. Okay.
Oh, burnout, knockdown. What do you got?
Oh,
Let's
uncheck.
go! Could have done this guy. And took him.
That was
Okay.
enough.
That was enough, right?
That was enough. Juno taking game number 1 needs to repeat that situation. Oh. Character switch.
I got the install, but it's not using the stuff.
Breeze with the ed. I thought this man was gonna go for the Teddy pick, but goes for the ed instead. Right said
so-
Ed.
I'm tired of seeing Ed. When I wake up, I see Ed.
Listen
When I log into
here,
the game, I see Ed.
listen here, Reaper. This is a day 1 Viper. If you expect this man to be optimal today, like the only people that are optimal with Viper today are pro players because they've been grinding this character out since this morning. I think this character was online since like 9 o'clock this morning. And I mean, what's it now? Almost 12 hours later. And I feel like that's one of the things that I love and hate about the modern FGC. Like, nothing is secret anymore. And everything gets figured out within a matter of days. Like, in the arcade days, the mystery surrounding tech and characters weren't fully figured out until the game was at least like 4 or 5 years old, where people were like, now we've explored every possible corner of this character and we are now 100% sure that this is the optimal way to play when it comes to this character in this matchup, in this situation, etc, etc. Damn, these install confirms be doing damage, man.
It was rough back then. You ask the person how you do that super, and they give you that smile. And they don't tell you. They block out what they're doing on the stick.
Yep. Dude, like, I understand why pro players today have the box over their sticks when they play other pro players, because you can just hear, if you're a pro player, like, when you do a certain set of movements or inputs every day over an exponential amount of time, somebody else who does the same thing is gonna be able, drops the super, is gonna be able to audibly confirm that you are inputting something, or if they even see out of the corner of their eye that you are committing to a certain motion, they will know how to react to sort of counter that shit. But like back in the day, bruh, it wasn't that easy to steal tech. You weren't able to see what people were doing.
The tournament that somebody is just committing war crimes on you. And no clue how they're doing any of this. I remember, was it Max? The dude spoke about it as like the scene from the West, and in Japan, they would come over and it's like, what is all this?
Yeah. Like back in the day, getting knowledge checked, we didn't know that we were getting knowledge checked, and people used to call it. Well, I can only say what it sounded like in Afrikaans, because most of the arcades that you were playing in were on the Cape. Well, I was playing in was on the Cape Flats, and it's like, hey coward, oop coward. And that's because they were getting knowledge checked to the point where they didn't know what the correct OS was versus certain interactions. And people that knew that people didn't know what the OS was, they would just spam certain things. Juno? Game number 2. They would just spam it because they knew that you were getting knowledge checked and you didn't know what the OS of the counterplay was. And that's kind of how it was. You needed to hold that until you either figured out what the correct OS was, or until you saw someone who responded to that same situation and got out of it. Yep, say pitten.
Someone playing a Rochi from KOA. Everyone just gathered around. You said yours was the flats, mine was point people. Yeah.
Same difference, bruh.
Yeah.
Same difference. Oh, no check. Okay, Freezy sticking with the id going into this match versus Juno. Oh, not this time.
We're checking all those tonight.
Dude, none of these checks are clearing, bruh. These checks are bouncing. None of these deposits are working. Withdrawals. Everybody's having withdrawals. Oh. Okay, so her level 1 is an install. Interesting.
I just love it when the further this game gets, the more interesting characters come up. That's the fashion of DLC, but from what I've been seeing, however Ingrid is going to play, I'm scared.
Like, that's one of the things that I credit Capcom with this game, right? The base roster was, here's your accessible characters that you can pick up, that are easy to learn, and here's our characters that require a high degree of technical execution, and you can buy into this.
Yeah.
That is honestly one of the best practices in terms of a fighting game company selling DLC that is completely optional. All of them look cool as shit, whereas Tekken is taking the approach of our DLC characters are all more busted than the one that previously came out. So if you want to have a competitive advantage in this game, play the DLC character. Whereas in Street Fighter 6 is, this DLC character is cool as shit. If you want to play them, you will be required to have a certain level of execution to maximize the amount of enjoyment that you are going to get. But hey, this is completely optional. There are way easier characters to play.
Looking at Aki when she came out, my goodness gracious.
Dude, Aki is one of those characters that in the right hands, it's poetry in motion.
Yes.
But there's very few people that are willing to commit to her at a high level, especially when there's tournament and money involved, because there's so many matchups where other characters just maul her and where her set play is shut down immediately because of the nature of Drive Rush. Hello, yeah I am. What you gonna do now? I'm in your face. All that poison shit that you wanna do, doesn't work when I'm right here. And I feel like that is where the character falls short as a tournament character. But Hikari exists, my guy.
And it's amazing to see like when those characters do show up to a tournament or something. That's why when I see
Oski as well.
Jamie going crazy. Woo. Love Jamie.
Dude, like if
Love an underdog.
they give Jamie the same buff that they gave Manon in terms of keeping his drinks over round, then Jamie is the most busted character in this game. Because if you finish a round on 3 drinks and you take those 3 drinks into the next round, 1 drink, then it's party time, then Jamie plays like a completely different character. And most people aren't ready for that matchup because most people that play Jamie consistently don't get him to his full potential. I like Juju is one of the only people that I know that constantly gets into Super Saiyan 3. Oi.
You said Super Saiyan and in my mind, Dragon Ball Fighters flashed in again. I'm like, oh my gosh, that game isn't dead, it's back. Oh.
Dude, I'm
Never left, apparently.
I'm so glad that game. Oh, check. I'm so glad that game is back for the people that love that game, because if there's any community that deserves to be done right as far as their game is concerned, is definitely that game, bro. Like Bandai Namco did them dirty with the netcode update. They did them dirty with the 2 balance patches before that. And this patch seems like everybody's happy that okay, now we're playing Dragon Ball the show because everyone is busted. Woo!
It is impressive to me that that game just never stays down. But good tag fighters live forever, I guess.
Nah, dude, DBFZ from a community standpoint, that game is gonna live forever, bruh. I won't be surprised that somewhere right now there's a bruh working on a netcode patch for some community supported edition of that game where they are gonna drop that netcode update at some point when official support look, maybe they even drop it now because there's a new patch. What better time to drop a community patch now that there's been a balance update where the game is in a better place? It's the one game that I wish I picked up on release, and when I say picked up, I mean I bought it but I didn't get into it. By the time I got into it, it was like 3 years too late and everybody was insane. And talking about insane, what an insane comeback on the Ed by Freezy, moving himself into grand finals, reverse 3-0ing Juno to send him into losers finals. So Juno will be meeting Twerk for My Rupees, aka 69 Soaps, that completely smoked my boy Duri.
Oh, what happened earlier? Just swiftly move on.
I'm not sure if it was a hair that fell in my eye or if something flew into my eye, but just make sure I can see for the next 2 matches. There we go.
How are you feeling about Ed? All these Eds.
I feel like it is a character that in the hands of the Shah is very, very strong, but also requires a high deal of execution, and you require matchup knowledge of everyone that you're playing against, and then also your fundamentals as a fighting game player is going to have to be on point because you need to know if I'm spaced at this range, what is the correct button that I'm using to punish, what is the correct button that I'm using to bait, what is my set play in the event that that doesn't work. And like that's the layers that you need to think of in terms of Street Fighter 6. And I don't have that many layers of Street Fighter 6 because I don't play this game that much, but when you watch higher level players, you'll see that the layers that they have behind their gameplay is that every interaction that they have 2 or 3 answers after they've committed to something, because they've calculated the frames in terms of if I do this, it gives me this much time to set up this, and my opponent has that amount of time to respond. So I am then left with these amount of counterplay options. So there's all that technicality that goes into playing Street Fighter 6, dude. It's a very simple game to get into, but a very hard game to master. Oh, they kept the ink splash from Street Fighter 4. Capcom, how much love and attention are you going to throw into this game and these characters?
I love seeing this game going on, just always evolving in the next thing. Again,
I was gonna say, and that's one of the things to Capcom's credit is that they've allowed this game to evolve, and they've allowed players to completely figure out how interactions work for a long time before they make any major changes. So like when they do drop a balance patch now, they know exactly what has been working, why it's working, why players were able to find those optimal strategies, and then they know how to adjust it in a sense that, hey, wait, I've got these names mixed up. Goddamn, I got mixed.
Can I just also say, Juno is such a top tier player that he saw through my thinly veiled Ed hate, where he wrote #nerf Ed.
I don't think Ed's the problem, bruh. Ed's been nerfed 3 times already. It's just that
Hey, I'm not a kid kicking a man while he's down, especially when I.
listen, if there's any character that needs a little bit of love as far as buffs is concerned, This is my boy Ken. Come on, Capcom.
Now you see. Now you see. Fucking nerf Keith because Mai is too strong. Yeah. No, guys, we're all wrong.
No,
The real problem is nerf Manon, right? That's what Capcom loves.
listen, Sequele. You know I love Geef, bruh. I love seeing Geef cook. Like, yes, buff Geef and nerf Mai is fucking broken. Holy shit. That character is allowed to do, like, if there's a war crime character in the current game, it's definitely Mai. Like, there's no reason why she should be able, like, Ken died so Mai could live. Oi!
Oh, we got guys like this.
Like, the shit Mai gets for free, Ken was shot for. Ooh! Soap is 2-0 up right now. Soap making this day 1C Viper work for her rupees. Leave
Another one of my haters on the chat.
leave Manon alone. Nah, Manon needs buffs, bruh. Manon is on the struggle bus.
Poor Ratfoot.
Marcus Redfoot. Oh my god. You just called the gun Redfoot, my bro.
You must have not seen one on the screen in a while, but when you look at her feet again, no man, actually no. This is my first day on comms. I'm not gonna talk. I'm not gonna continue talking about feet. I'm not that.
Listen,
This is the internet. It stays here forever.
listen. We have already got you, bruh. Recorded in 1080p live. So chat, this is it. We've come to the tail end of this qualifier for Crazy 8s. It is going to be Freeze up against Soap. Freeze not dropping a set all night long. Looks like he's going for the Terry pick up against Soap.
Eddie. She has 4 thumbs and that's not okay. No, that's not okay, sheep.
What? Guys, I don't know if I caught onto the tail end of what that was, but she has 4
It's best to calling it a long ass toes, bro.
she has 4 thumbs. I was like, wait, 4 thumbs. Whoa. I'm busy updating the scoreboard here. What do you mean 4 thumbs?
Saying she holds onto the ground when she stands.
I can see that. Yo, this Terry color is ice cold, man. Terry looking true blue like the ocean.
Where's the Teddy alt outfit?
Which one?
The basketball one. The baggy.
Oh, that's actually from Fatal Fury. One of his story mode endings where he's playing basketball with Rock, where Rock is a lighty.
Yeah.
A little bit of SMK lore there for you, chat.
For the sun time. Now, as much as Soap has been playing out of his mind talking for those rupees,
Jeez!
when I see Teddy on the screen, my bias kicks out. Full syndicate with this man.
Dude, what was that combo? Like, he got one confirm and like all Soap's health disappeared.
If I can talk to your chat, they're still talking about feet.
Hey. Hey.
I didn't start anything.
If we are gonna talk about feet, can we at least
Oh!
talk about nice feet? Freeze almost got caught with the yoga stare as well.
Yeah, I was watching for a second there. I stopped to go quiet and look.
Oh, Freeze with the drop. Could have got the level 3 there. Unlucky, he was looking for the max distance on the burn knuckle to get the plus frames. Getting checked on round start with the crack shoot. Oh,
What that?
dude,
Teddy is so clean in this game.
dude, what? Like, when you say Terry is so clean, like, one of my biggest compliments to Bandai Namco was for the love that they showed Geese Howard in
Geese.
Tekken 7, right? like that's the main reason why I ended up playing Tekken 7 and buying it for PC and console, because I played that game until I think just before Strive fully released, right? That was like my main fighting game. I was big Geese Howard main. And then to see Capcom show this amount of love to Terry and Mai, dude, it's just insane. They play and look better in a not SNK game than they've ever in any SNK game released to date. Look at this!
EXE. Ooh. I can't even comment properly. I just have to stare and marvel in this. Oh, never mind. It's gonna hurt. Yes, they some fights with such calm. Maybe it's all the yoga.
Dude, when you play a yoga practitioner, you are forced to become one with the master himself. You're basically a student of yoga when you play Dalsum, when you main him. Because there's something to be said about how Dalsum's neutral wants to be played. What a perfect parry, but did not get the full extension of the confirm, but doesn't matter.
Shout out to Soap as well. Before that, he took that punish so he could teleport behind him.
Yep.
Oh.
Number 1 Corner Street is his home address right now. Freeze putting the screws on. Baits out the parry attempt. Freeze taking a game in this grand finals. Makes the score 1-1. Upsetting Soap's win streak. Soap was on a 5-game win streak. Up gets the screen shake and the plus frames. Checks with the parry. Ooh. Wolf on the big boot.
No fear in the score now.
Only Jabi plays outfit 3 Terry.
Cultured.
Jabi is a big fan. Oh, that perfect parry looks so dope. Muff, did you watch Hunter x Hunter?
Yes, one of my favorite.
Does that not look like Chairman Netero's God and Bautista? When Sim does the perfect parry?
Yes, it do.
Like whenever I see that, that's the first thing that goes through my head, bruh. Chairman Netero, and it's just like, yo, how godlike was that old man fighting Nero M? Like in his advanced age, I 100% believe if Chairman Netero was like 20 years younger, he would have clapped Nero M's cheeks, bruh.
Hunter x Hunter, but my favorite anime, Yu Yu Hakusho. Same creator, but shout out to the Hakusho fans in chat as well.
Dude,
Yusuke.
I love Yu Yu Hakusho for the simple fact that it gave birth to my favorite anime, which is Bleach. Because Kubo Tite straight up said that he took inspiration for Bleach from the spirit system that was created in Yu Yu Hakusho. And yes, the ideas that Togashi into Yu Yu Hakusho were perfected in Hunter x Hunter. The Nen system has to be the most complete system in any shonen in terms of how fleshed out it is and what its users can do with that system. And I'm gonna die on that hill.
I'll give that one to you. Especially coming from the series where the man writes a whole book in his manga to explain these systems.
Yep.
There's love for that stuff there.
See,
The jumping?
and as I glaze Bleach, Grimjo pops into chat. Maybe divine timing. You can't script this cack is not made up. This is 100% vibes. This is how we live here on this channel. Pure vibes and instinct. Nothing else. What a check. Freezy has been checking that shit all night long.
That's the instincts that works.
Yep.
That perfectly explains a lot of players. I don't look at patch notes. I don't look at dick. It's about instinct.
Yep. Dude, I've been playing this game of vibes since season 1. I was telling Freeze last night that I don't study frame data. Like, I will get hit by the same thing over and over until I don't get hit by it. Because every time I get hit by it, damn, 2-2.
We're playing Loop Fighter 6.
Every time I get hit by something, it's because I'm trying to find an answer.
I love that.
Dude, that, that is not OS, my guy. That is actual factual because that's how I learned fighting games in the arcade. If I didn't
Yeah.
know what something was and I was getting knowledge checked by it the entire time, it's because I didn't understand what I was getting hit by. So I need to dig into my character's kit and find what the answer is. So I'm gonna they're gonna keep hitting me with that shit until they don't. And that's how you adjust. You know that's the core of fighting games. Oh, what a perfect parry! You need to adjust on the fly when shit happens. So switching to the Maximan. Oh, back sway into the ankle check. Do it again. Confirm this time into the corner. Level 1 puts him into the 25% range. Air slasher for the pressure. Oh, he hit him with the.
Remember when this game came out and this menace was just running around?
Yeah, nah, season 1 and 2 DJ was busted, bruh. Holy shit.
Paralysis demon, because I couldn't move when he was right in front of my face. Start round, drive rush.
Dude, Soap looks like he is speedrunning Freeze right now. Through block string.
Ooh, ooh.
Yep, needs to hold it.
Going all the way to the other side of the street.
Oh, a little bit
No,
too
no, no.
far. Oh, dude, that block
No
string.
worries, we can enter his. Unk check. Okay.
Oh, baits it out. Freeze.
Oh,
With the big call out.
will it kill? That's super. Do it.
Freeze with the
Wow.
highlight reel play.
That's super. When I saw it in the trailers the first time, like Capcom is going crazy.
Dude, I don't even know where they pulled that information from because I've played every version of Fatal Fury and I don't ever once recall Terry having anything remotely close to what they cooked up.
I got nothing for you either.
Like, and dude, and Terry's had some insane supers as far as KOF and Fatal Fury games go, but that one, Rising Fang,
Yeah.
they cooked with that one, bro. Oh, so falling victim to the burnout Freeze, looking to close this one out.
Clean. Look at that smile. He deserves it.
Look at that windscreen animation, my bro. Look how much love, care, and attention went into when Terry does his win pose. He takes his cap off, throws it up, turns his back, which is Terry's classic win pose in Fatal Fury, and the geezers erupt in celebration. Come on, Capcom. Like, I don't want to glaze. Like, it's been, what, how long? 2 hours and 13 minutes of us telling you that you absolutely cooked. And this is, in my opinion, hands down, the best fighting game out right now. Like, yes, some things need to be tuned, but visually, in terms of being easy to pick up and play, having just the right amount of balance and a lot of characters that are accessible to play and have fun with, but certain characters need tuning. So Capcom, that balance patch needs to happen. But yeah, man, this is the best 2D game out. There's no other 2D game like it. Best fighting game out, best 2D game out. Like Tekken is competing in the lane by itself. They were the only other people that created the next closest rival, which was Soul Calibur, which they also own. It's their own IP. But Virtua Fighter project might come out in 2026. We don't know. We'll see. But yeah, man. So chat, let's have a quick lookity look. So filling out your final bracket for next week as far as the finals are for Crazy 8's number 34, it is going to be Kaiban versus Murambi, Lyle Mack versus Freezy, Jujubin versus Sequele, Uncle Weezy versus Soap. So that is your bracket for next week. Absolutely stacked, absolutely jam packed, man. It's been a fun 2 hours and 15 minutes hanging out with you guys. One of the highlights of my week, one of the things I look forward to, chilling with the SAFGC, checking in with you guys as far as tournaments and shit is concerned. And like this year has been so crazy. Like last year I think I did 3 big tournaments. This year I haven't done one, so I think we are going to do one big one for this year, because I don't think I am going to have time to run a big tournament before the end of the year. So the big one for this year is definitely going to be seasons beatings. We will be closing out the year with that. Last year's seasons beating was an absolute jam. I think we had, I stand corrected, but I think it might have been 2,000 Rand or maybe 2,500 Rand total prize pool. I know I put up a grand, and then like people just came in. Someone came with a grand, someone came with another. I don't know. I think it was either a grand or 2,500. Can't remember. But yeah, once World Warrior is done for the year and I'm done with exams and shit and life slows down, we definitely doing seasons beating this year. It was an absolute joy to host with my boy Art Department, so I'm definitely doing that for you guys. I haven't done a big one this year. I'm definitely doing one to close out the year. Seasons beatings will be it. But for me, I'm going to bid you guys adieu. You must enjoy whatever it is you're going to do with the rest of your Wednesday evening. It is a quarter past the hour of 9 o'clock, so you can still go catch in with your favorite anime, say what's up to you boo, or just doom scroll on social media if that's what you're into. Let me actually see who's live on Twitch, and I can send you guys that way. Where are thy homies? While I do that, Muff, you wanna send any shouts into the void, my guy?
Well, everybody I said to not listen to, they are the ones you can attack online when you see them in Street Fighter Online. I hope to do more of this and get better at this. Everybody was really fun to talk to, and I will probably again bring up the Killer Instinct thing. That will probably be fun for Halloween. But I don't got much else to say really. I'm still taking this all in.
Look, Muff, I hope you had a liquor first experience. You know, we were chatting at Comic-Con, not Comic-Con, sorry, at Cape Town Showdown, and I hope I kept up to my end of the deal. Like, you know what our conversation was, and I was like, you know what, bruh?
Yeah.
when I do this, there's a different vibe that's in the air. There's a different energy that's in the air versus the other vibes that other people bring, and that's just who I am. And I'm just always trying to bring the maximum viewer enjoyment as far as anything that I'm gonna host is gonna be, dude. So you are always welcome to jump on the mic with me. Look, I'm the type of bruh that I will even pair you up with someone else to let you run a block with one of my other homies. You know what I'm saying? KI is the GOAT. Listen, Stains, Muff, I don't know how many people you got that jam KI. I know Stains will definitely get back to me in terms of how many people he can get. If you guys can even talk to each other between Stains and Muff, like, please take each other's deets. If you want me to link you guys up with each other, get each other's information, and between you guys, look, to run Crazy 8s, all we need is 8 people. We'll run it first to 3, top to bottom. 1 round of pools for placement matches, and then we run the thing top to bottom. I'm down to clown if you guys are down to frown. Holla at your boy. But from me, chat, none of the homies are on Twitch, so I was gonna send you guys over to one of the local homies, but I'm just gonna let you guys off for the night because I see all the big streamers are on. There's Sonic Fox is playing Street Fighter 6, which is really weird. Damascus's Reversal GG team is doing some 2xKO shit. Who else is there? Latif is probably playing Viper. Now, if you don't know who Latif is, and you know who C Viper is, or don't know who C Viper is, Latif is probably the most iconic Viper player. So if you want to check out high level Viper gameplay from the OG Viper main that went toe to toe with Daigo when Daigo was the beast, you might want to go check out Latif, my guy. But that's going to be it from me. All the best for the rest of your week, guys. I will be doing rando streams here and there. I'm having fun playing Street Fighter 6, getting absolutely smacked in the face by my friends who are much better than me at this game. Fun learning experience, but I think I'm also going to be dipping into other fighting games. So if you guys are into Guilty Gear Strive, into City of the Wolves, I am looking to get back into those games also, because those are games that I enjoy. Those are games that I personally play other than Street Fighter 6, because as a casual, I just don't like one flavor, man. I like Coke, I like Fanta, I like Sprite, I like Stoney, I like Black Label, I like Jameson, you know. I'm a man of many flavors, so I don't like to stick to one thing too much, because there's other things that can be enjoyed as well. But yeah, I've been yapping for way too long. You guys have been kakdelijk. This was Crazy It's. See you guys next week for the finals. Peace.
See you guys.